Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Twin Beaches. Today spawning in the south, we have the Angry Dutchman with Afrika Corps. Looks like he's gone for a combined arms strategy here, but not going for any early Basilieri, just going for the Panzer Pioneers. And from the north we have Mordo47 as US forces. Well, has gone for Airborne, along with Rifle Squad here. Already reinforced them up to 4 men on the Pathfinders.
Frontline Panzer Pioneers have deployed.
In terms of rankings, the Angry Dutchman I think in around 50 and Mordo around 100 with their respective factions here.
The territory secured. All quiet. Make it quick. Secured.
So just pure Panzer Pioneers, indicating probably going to be seeing Karo Armatos here. Doesn't want to go down the other tech tree and buff up Basilieri. You kind of have to go for like one or the other. I mean, I suppose you could go for these guys, go for them, and then eventually side tech across here. But, you know, the Basilieri are pretty strong. I think, you know, like if you just follow this tech path, it definitely works. Played it a few games. I think I heard Jibber say that maybe you can like go for the side tech as well. It's available from Armory level 1 and like skip this. Something I haven't explored yet, but might do eventually. Anyway, we've got to fight for the hill. Cheeky grenade, but good dodge there from the Angry Dutchman. He was on top of it. Got those grenade warnings a lot more consistent in Company Heroes 3 than they were in Code 2. Does make dodging grenades easier typically, especially when you're with these high level players who are on top of their reaction times. Trying just to keep one squad in the capture circle here during all this fighting. Looks like the Panzer Pioneers are just slowly losing this one though. Riflemen hanging on to their model count deep into the fight. 4 men still at quarter health. It's keeping their DPS high in this fight. And now actually maybe a little bit of a dangerous retreat potentially with that. Has to give it up with the riflemen arriving. And on the back of this now, can just capture all this territory. Use the low health squad to cap up here. Pathfinders going out to cap on the edge, Riflemen doing the aggressive capping, and the Riflemen on the far edge also winning against Panzer Pioneers down there. So a bit of a rough start there for the Angry Dutchman. Didn't win any fights anywhere. You know, Panzer Pioneers, they're efficient for how much they cost. You know, only 4 popcat, very good popcat cost on them. But they can't go toe to toe with these Riflemen, especially in those close quarters engagements. Looks like he's gone for the auto base building here, the Angry Dutchman, so it's kind of in his way there in the center position. Doesn't get the reinforcers is going out, but disappointing to see. But try to check if any of these guys. Okay, we've got a flamer upgrading on this one. That one's out the back, so it's not soaking any damage. He's went for a machine gun. That gets forced away, I think. We've got only one Pathfinder so far from Mordo, so maybe the machine gun can work. Usually when you're up against Pathfinders, they've got like 3 squads, 2 or 3 squads. You know, with the flares, with the smoke, it kind of makes machine guns a pretty bad option. But in this case, it shouldn't be too bad with just the one Pathfinder.
Territory sector lost.
Getting the mechanized company down now. So typically these DAC builds are focused around getting out the 8-rad as fast as possible, since it's very strong. So it means no healing until the 8-rad is out. This is looking kind of grim for the Angry Dutchman. His fuel controls is so bad at the moment. This 8-rad is going to be coming very late. It's about 25 fuel off. I think it's 40. Yep.
Proximity
So it's going to be a slow old path to get that 8 rad out. And this is kind of the risk you take when going for these kind of builds. If you have a rough start, your 8 rad gets denied and now you're off to just a real shocker. Keeps cascading down the consequences.
Straight from Mama's skirt, huh?
MG-34 on standby.
All victory points are under enemy
So
control.
he's suffering the triple
We
cap, he's
must
draining
act.
out fast. Looks like he's kind of splitting at the
The enemy
moment.
have claimed our sector.
Couple options. Wow, actually went for the assault grenadier call, and you don't see that too often. It's usually the Panzerjäger. Still about 10 fuel away from that 8 rad. Looks like we've got some bars on the rifleman though. You don't see that too often, especially against Afrika Korps, because it typically means you don't have a good counter to the 8 rad in terms of fuel timings. Things don't really work out that well.
Points are available for use.
Maybe he feels like he's so far ahead he can get away with it.
MG-34, give us order.
Losing men! Under fire!
The assault greens can go pretty well against like unupgraded riflemen, but once they get the bars, it does level the playing field quite a lot. But yeah, the bars, of course, kind of indicating now that maybe not going to see at least a fast light vehicle from Mordo, so can give Angry Dutchman some more confidence. Maybe he saw the bars, and that's why he chose to go for the assault green calling.
Proximity
Okay, he's
alarm
popping a
near
breach on the
strategic
building.
point.
Paras get out, but it's kind of medium effectiveness here. Paratroopers could just jump into the building next door, you know, that's the problem.
The territory sector
Instead, they're coming down to the bottom. So far, the 250 hasn't taken
A victory
very
point
much
is being
damage.
taken from us.
The flamethrower there.
Victory point lost.
Still, the Angry Dutchman struggling for territory control, but he's got the 8 rad out now. This can turn things around. He's going for the tungsten core ammunition as well as boost up the damage on the 8 rad. He's got the smoke queued up as well. So he's buffing up the 8 rad as is common. So Grenadier is doing very well there. Forcing away the rifleman. Regathering some territory. Oh, and this looks like a rifle wipe. Late retreat here from Mordo. Especially with the 8 rad arriving. That's the kill. And now heading out to the other side. Gotta be very fast on the retreat against the 8 rad. Its wiping potential is very high. Nice early retreat there. So Grenadier's getting out. Did relieve some of the VP pressure, already under 300 though for the Angry Dutchman.
Defensive position completed.
Enemy
Here come the paratroopers. Connects, I think only once there. No, twice. 60 damage each bazooka.
Repairs completed.
So I believe at the moment paratroopers have same bazookas that everybody else gets. Maybe they have a slightly faster reload on them, but same accuracy, same penetration. No elite bazookas like they were in Code 2. Okay, gets a snare off. Nice sprint into snare. He's coming through on the other side. Machine gun, you could see, was trying to traverse, trying to get this suppression in. Unsuccessful though. Don't know how much munitions Mordo has, but it looks like he's not going to chase in for the kill. I can't remember how much. Some snares in this game I think do 100, some do 120 I believe. Not sure what the rifleman's anti-tank grenades do. There's a bit of variability on that. And here comes the Caro Armato. This is when it gets really hard for Mordo. He has gone for an anti-tank gun though, I guess. Maybe he paradropped that in. It's in a good position with the bazookas right there. Caro able to shrug off that damage.
We have been cut off. Re-establish a connection.
Reasonably durable already, you know, with the survival package. Those global upgrades provide so much value to Afrika Korps.
Munitions point is being taken. We have only 250 points remaining.
It's kind of interesting because, you know, I feel like you see, you know, these Afrika Korps global upgrades, like usually like 3 or 4 of them most games, but very much not too common to see their vet upgrade. I think the difference is these only cost manpower, no fuel, especially in these 1v1s. That fuel's so important, always trying to rush out your vehicles. Can be hard to get value out of those techs, especially with how compressed it feels at the moment in terms of timelines with a lot of these games. I'm trying to have like an extended early game. It's hard when the early game is a bit shorter. Well, maybe the early games are similar length, but overall games are shorter.
Italian M1340 incoming.
Well, anyway.
We're taking casualties!
The flamethrower?
Our fuel point is being
I
neutralized
thought
by
they
the
did,
enemy.
but maybe not. 8 right up here. Tries to get a snare off to try and make his retreat safe. Works out this time. Got a second Caro Armato now. It's looking for the wipe.
We have 200 points remaining.
Doesn't get it though. A couple shots getting blocked. Got a wind down this side. And now I've got a Sherman out. Great with the machine gun. Already got 2 of these Caro Armatos though. And these things, I don't know, they can't really go toe to toe with the Sherman, but for their cost and how early they arrive, it's a pretty even matchup. Especially if you've got a couple of these side upgrades already, like tungsten core, vehicle survival. Flamer coming in here.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
Keeping up the far edge with the Pathfinders makes sense. The Pact of Steel reducing the vehicle cost for the Angry Dutchman.
Forces can use combined arms to secure territory.
175 VPs remaining, so Mordo did manage to pull out a nice lead. This is when things can start to go south. Are there any trying to look for any engineers. I don't think there's anything to repair up this Sherman at the moment. And remember, he did go for the captain, so he's gone for the infantry buffs instead of the vehicle buffs. Is that maybe these Shermans are not going to scale as well as we often see. T-gun's in some trouble here. Luckily the Caro getting most of its shots wide of the target. So the AT guns, surviving, and what happened down here?
We have vehicles
I wonder
available.
if that was a rifle nade. Either way, squad down. Okay, third Caro on the field now, and this is generally when the DAC player starts just going ballistic with all these.
Our fuel point is being neutralized.
Just so many vehicles and can just steamroll the US player. Late retreat here from the Pathfinders. Rad not really chasing,
Infantry
but
destroyed!
combining up with the machine gun to kill anyway.
Enemy hitting our fire
Oof. Not quite enough damage for the snare. Paratroopers chasing in.
1340 incoming.
Finally has a engineer with some repairs now.
Our victory point is being
Gotta try to get some mines down. I think my priority as a US player would, you know, be doing that with the engineers, not really trying to fight with them with the flamethrower. See, oh, he's got that free reinforced plane up, but he doesn't seem to be getting any value from it. No real fighting over here at the moment. What a hit from the Sherman. Oh, he hasn't gone for the final stage of upgrades here. I think you can unlock them by going support. Don't have to put down your final tech stage to get the final level of armory upgrades. Make use of the commander mode, boosting up the vision. What did he get here? I think he got some paradrop reinforcements from that. Right, as the ability was timing out. Seems like the Angry Dutchman kind of waiting out that ability to finish before making his move up here. But his car is a little bit inactive at the moment out the back. Not really pushing in unison with them all. Double Sherman doing pretty well at the moment. And we're making some moves down here. Another Caro coming out to this side. I wonder if he's going to go for a bit of a base inspection here. Uh-oh. Panzerpie's dead up here, I believe. Angry Dutchman being a little bit careless with some of his infantry. Oh, this could be big. Got a mine down here. He's sprinting into the snare. It's not going to get the job done. Just going to slow things. No engine crit. The Sherman's a little bit too slow to really capitalize on that.
Better than nothing.
Receiving! Not exactly loud or clear. Reinforcements. Straight from Mama's.
Oh wow, did he never manage to get healing? I didn't notice that until now, but no ambulance or no mid truck at all for the Angry Dutchman. It's hurting him quite a bit.
Combined arms doctrine is in effect.
Force recon. This is his tech treat. Pact of steel, of course, to try and reduce Karos. And having gone for 0 Basileiri, gone for the rest of this.
We have vehicles available in reserve.
Repairs completed.
Bit of a waiting game at the moment. Nice mine down there. Third Sherman, I believe now. That could be the moment to get something going. Got 5 Karos though. That is just so many. That's going to be tough to defend. He does have a decent number of mines down. Oh, I wonder what kind of mines these are. M1 mines.
At once. We shall have additional forces available shortly.
Is that the... I can't remember. Are those... No, I think the M6 mines are the really good ones, right? The ones that you upgrade from the support center. Can't see what upgrades Mordo has, unfortunately.
A fuel point is being taken from us.
But he is managing to drain down a few more VPs here from the Angry Dutchman. The Angry Dutchman making something happen here. He's got his critical mass. He's waiting for something.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
But he can't allow this triple cap to get set up. He is draining out fast.
Bolster the front line.
Does not have any sweepers, by the way, so that could be the Angry Dutchman's undoing.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point.
I feel like this is What is he doing? What is he waiting for? He's coming out to the far edge with 2 Caro, 2
Enemy forces hold all
Panzerpios.
victory points, Commandant.
Getting some more mines down. There we go.
Only 75 points
Triggers 1 mine. Here come the Caros. Okay, he's going in. 8-Rad goes down fast. Got the AT gun. Double Sherman's right here. Combining up with the mine. The 8-Rad's the one soaking the mine. The Caro's just charging ahead. Decrew the AT gun quite quickly. 1 Sherman down. Oh, bad prioritization. Somehow this Caro is surviving. 5 HP. Got a Hellcat out here, but that goes down fast. Another Sherman coming in from the side. He's got the bazookas in here now as well, though. Rifleman charging in.
An Italian medium tank has been lost. One final stand. We only have 25 points.
He's...
Can't win this war.
does not have anything to cap with. He's capping up here. 18 points remaining.
What's the damage?
Our forces are
He's
decimated.
capping. He's got the vehicle there, so he's got that capture rate bonus or whatever.
Claimed by enemy fire.
So I think he's going to be able to get the neutralize off the Caro. Meanwhile, going in for the final Sherman. And gets it. Don't know if he's got anti-tank grenades ready or not, but the rifleman getting out of there. Fresh Caro coming in for the angry Dutchman. And it looks like this one's... Oh, I was going to say going to get away, but the captain jumped on the AT gun. That finishes it off max range. Oh, you can't afford to lose this one as well, though. Oh, the angry Dutchman, what are you doing? Oh my god! The AT gun going ballistic. Was that the range boost from Vet 1 activated there? Might have been. Wow. A little bit reckless with that final Caro, but angry Dutchman did stop things now.
We have vehicles
It's down to
available
30
in
pop
reserve.
cap. Have to imagine there's a
Italian
slight
M1340
edge for
incoming.
Mordo at the moment in terms of army size, but only very little. And with all these reinforcements, he might actually be quite far away from his next Sherman in terms of manpower.
Command has orders for us.
Oh, but he manages to steal the AT gun as well. Oh, that's really bad for Mordo. 6 VPs remaining though. It doesn't take much. He's making a break for that. Angry Dutchman should see this move coming, and he's sending all of his stuff across there to try and interrupt this
Point is being taken from
from
us.
working. He didn't send the Pios across here to jam the capture. It's going to get neutralized, it looks like. Drops down some smoke to try and cap with. He's got the bazookas coming in. He's going for the attack round. And the Pioneers standing their ground.
We have vehicles available in
Does
reserve.
not have the capture ability on these.
We have lost the transport.
Throws off the snare, but he retreats with the rifleman. And the... What are the paratroopers doing? Get in the capture circle, man. Oh my god, Mordo, what are you doing?
Italian M1340
Oh, what a
incoming.
throw. With the fast VP tick rate, he might have been able to close the show there. Meanwhile, he's got the captain fighting the Panzerpios down the bottom. Fresh Caro coming out. Probably should go down there to make sure. Rifleman coming around the corner. Slightly late dodge. The Caro doing big damage to the rifleman. Paratroopers with the bazookas, they're not that good. High vet on the assault greens, they throw the grenades. And they're gonna be able to jam this. The paratroopers with the bazookas is not strong enough. Oh, and he's overstaying his welcome. He throws out a grenade, a satchel, in fact, very late. Suicide, but works out. Looks like the Angry Dutchman, 2 tunnel vision down the bottom. The fresh squad of paratroopers dropped on the VP. Desperately trying to get the decapture here. That might be enough. He's got a little bit of sandbags there. There is neutral. don't think he's going to be able to get the cap off here, and he's overstayed his welcome. Could now get wiped on retreat. MG jumping in. 1 point remaining though, and that's it. Not quite enough for the angry Dutchman. Felt like the angry Dutchman. I was actually confused. I thought that maybe he'd gone AFK or something. Like, there was that moment where he had so many Karos and we was just doing nothing with them. I was very puzzled why he wasn't at least just like probing, you know, trying to contest a little bit more map control. He's just kind of camping with such a huge number of tanks. He could have done a little bit more there and might have just about been enough, but no, Mordo guts it out. Able to win on the victory points after that very strong start. The Angry Dutchman, you know, definitely had a rough go. Panzerpios, you know, that first engagement for the hill, losing that quite badly. And then when he got the machine gun out, just instantly getting forced away by the Pathfinders, that just meant Angry Dutchman very late getting out his 8 rad. And that set him quite far behind. But yeah, Mordo, we're not going for, you know, lots of Pathfinders. Going for heavier rifle build. Kind of wish we could see what infantry upgrades he went for. Not sure we can see that anywhere, but what he went for from the captain would be interesting to know. But yeah, GG, well played by Mordo. Able to hang on there. There was a dynamic push from the Angry Dutchman with all those Karos and just about able to close the show there, but Mordo, scrappy place, able to win on the victory points. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Company COH3 action. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.